Hello and welcome to the Kizz Show. This is your number one unfiltered unscripted show. It's about real issues and real people. I am Latte and welcome to our World Cup series. I will bring you some clips of what's happening at the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup. Alright, such as the beautiful fireworks at the opening ceremony. Nigeria did not qualify for this tournament, but Nigeria is the nation that represents each time they call upon. Alright, I'll be giving you also claims of an intriguing performance by Kizz. It was wow, it was so good. Oh my god. If you have missed it, don't worry, I'll bring you on this show, you will see. Alright, I also want to congratulate Qatar, the host nation, for the job done so far. Man, there was so much controversies about the host nation, but they have put up a very interesting been a very interesting host so far. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to the 32 nations out there playing in this tournament. But on this episode, we are looking at African nations and African players and African coaches. Real issues about African nations and African teams' performance so far at the World Cup. All right. It was a very sad day for the indomitable Lion of Cameroon when the goal that made a difference in the game against Swaziland was scored by Embolo. Embolo is a player born in Cameroon, born to Cameroon parents, but he nationalized in Swaziland. All right. There are guidelines and rules by FIFA that you can actually play for different nations irrespective of your birth status, where you were born and all that. We don't want to go into the details of how you can play in different nations today, but we're just looking at why do we have African players playing in other nations. All right, so the goal that he scored was the only goal that made the difference in that game, and there were a lot of issues surrounding that goals. I had a conversation with my colleague from Cameroon, and she was sad, she was furious, she was all over the place that he was called upon to play for Cameroon, but he refused. Mom would say, okay, he decided to play for Switzerland, that's okay for him and all that. His dad is a common man and all that. What about Timothy Weah? Timothy Weah is playing for the United States. Who is Timothy Weah? Timothy Weah is the son of George Weah. Let me put politics aside and continue with the sports line, but I'll come to the politics, right? George Weah is the only African player, when I say only African player, that has won the Ballon d'Or, which is the best player of the year. FIFA best player. He is the only player that has won it. And his son is playing for another nation. Oh, one will say, okay, he chose to play for another nation. Now let's look at the politics aspect of it. George Weah is the current or the sitting president of Liberia, and his son is playing for the United States. Where is the patriotism? Where is it? Let's imagine Hunter Biden playing for China, playing for Russia, playing for Nigeria, playing for Ethiopia, playing for Chile or Brazil. Can you imagine that? Do you think that will happen? Just try to imagine it. Do you think that can happen? I need to take a sip of this so to sing that down. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that the son of a sitting president will play for another nation. And to crown it all, the current president, George Weah himself, was at Qatar watching his son play for a nation, flying the flag of another nation. I don't understand. I could not comprehend that when I saw him at the stand cheering up his son and clapping. Come on, that is your son. You have the right to do that. But where is the patriotism? That is the question. we always complain in soccer that, oh, when it's time for the African nations to come to build up their teams, that the international, the club side, the European club side don't want to let their players go play. But when you are called upon, when you're given the ticket, the opportunity to play for your nation, why do we always turn it down? That's a question that we look at on a different episode. But if you look at if you see things with Timothy Weah, the chances for Liberia to qualify for the World Cup is very slim. Okay, so he can decide, hey, I want to play at the world stage, I want to play at the World Cup, and if I cannot do that with Liberia, I can do it with the US because I'm a US citizen. Come on, bro, you got my support, and you put on a beautiful performance so far at the World Cup. Congratulations to you for your goal, because it's not easy to score at the World Cup. Some players have been to World Cup for 5, 6, 7 times, whatever number of times, and they've not been able to get a goal. All right, and you got a goal for yourself and for the US. Congratulations to you, man. You are great. But there's now boil down to, what are we doing, and what do we, the African nations, need to do differently? All right, let's move away from the negative aspect of African players not playing in Africa and choosing to play in Europe and other countries like that. Do you know that this is the first time, the only time, that all the African nations at the World Cup, all right, all of them, their coaches are indigenous coaches. All the coaches of the African teams are from the African nations. Congratulations. That is to tell you that we have developed a certain stage. Our coaches are now being able to put up a beautiful team, because so far, irrespective of the fact that we've not won so many matches, Africans have not won so many matches, but the performance are great, and we believe and we hope that we're gonna be winning matches and qualify from the group stage, and see if an African team can get to semi-final this time around, and hopefully to the final, because no African nation have ever taken the glory, the World Cup. But hopefully this time around, we're giving you all the support. Ghana, Senegal, Tunisia, Morocco, Cameroon, you got our support. Go out there, put out a beautiful performance, and we got you. We got you. And Team USA, beautiful performance too. I'm supported my Team USA. All right, let's see. This is the end of this episode, but don't go, because the fireworks and the Kizz performance can't stop immediately. Thank you so much. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and also hit the notification bell, so as soon as we drop the next content, you'll be the first to see. And stay safe out there. Enjoy the World Cup, and we'll be bringing you other issues surrounding this tournament.
Don't sleep. Swaziland. വെള്ളത്തിന്